Welcome back to more One Punch Man. And obviously, in the past few episodes, Garou has made himself abundantly clear in his objective, and has started to make an actual impact on the Hero Association. You would feel sorry for some of them, but it's the tank tops, who cares? The shining moment of the last episode was, of course, the moment when Garou realised Saitama won't be so easy to take down, even if especially because in that few second encounter. Let's see what any of them do from here on. Let's get going. Is that an really old style TV? Yeah. Old CRT monitors. Yep. This is young Garou enjoying superhero TV cartoons or whatever, but rooting for the wrong side. I mean, maybe one time in 100, the evil will look like they're going to win for like at least a couple of episodes, but I mean, I kind of understand his reasoning here, because those kind of shows are kind of sloppy writing, but they're meant for kids and whatnot, so. But also, the morals are, if you're doing things for the wrong reasons, just for purely out of destruction and spite, you won't get very far. And from that moment, his reasoning, his raison d'etre was born. Oh, he's still got his damaged leg from Golden Ball. Who put him in the trash? Did someone, drag him out from the middle of the street? What was Saitama doing? That's right. He was buying the wig, wasn't he? I kind of want to see actual interaction between Garou and King. I wonder if King's intimidation factor will actually buy him a couple of seconds or not. I do want to, because in the previous season, we only had a big bad, overboss appear for 2 episodes, and otherwise it was just like a flavour of the week kind of monster. This time is really setting up Garou to be something, isn't it? He's going after people with power. What a... Where did you get all of those posters? And there's several copies of the same face in there. Tatsumaki, Watchdog Man, King. What controller is that? Yeah, it's a very decisive battle one that... I wonder if any of them, what a weird logo, actually realise that he's playing a game there. So he's acting as the bodyguard now. I'm not sure how I feel about the semi-matching suits for them. Pretentious. I agree. Yeah, how are they going to charge you if you don't know what you've actually eaten? Just shows the difference in cultures that they have here between the different classes. They kind of defeat the point of being a protection, but I think Metal Bat might have a bit of a short fuse. Oh, he's... Yep, at sushi restaurant. No, I'm honestly, it's real. I'm not slacking off and trying to avoid you. I feel you. What was that face? Yep. Poor restaurant. It's gonna have a lot of cleanup. I've only just realised that Metal Bat is a somewhat of a delinquent get-up, doesn't he? Like the stereotypical ones I've seen, at least. The big, wide trousers. Does he remember? Carbonation. Fist of flowing water crushing rock. Hopefully this isn't another Puri Puri prisoner type occasion. Whenever you've got old people with that kind of detail in the face. No, he's just a strong musclehead type guy. And he knows Stranko, so that might be an issue because he's just wearing a shitty wig. Well, they would be in the same hospital, probably the same ward. If he's so, he has to hide his face due to, well, with a bit of paper due to the guy knowing Taranko, but so someone under the guise of under someone else and beat up a load of people. Yeah, that's not too bad. Okay, now that one's a bit worse. He does live by actual rules and whatnot, so would he actually stay in prison if he was arrested and whatnot? Surprising. It's good that they're keeping the injuries that he sustained. A lot of the time it's just like, oh, you've cut your face, then half hour later, magically healed. And of course, it wasn't that big of a deal, so we wouldn't have remembered who it was. Did Gary even say who his name was? Or what his name was? So he outgrew his reason to be at the dojo. Well, we've seen that Bang gets a bit worked up, but expelling them all from the dojo seems a bit harsh. Well, he's his only student, isn't he? Which would be good. I mean, Durango gets some accolades next to his name, as long as he doesn't get caught, but having Moomin Rider call you a hero. Okay, he quit rather than being expelled. It is true. The thing is, Saitama has the resilience to basically take on all of them at once anyway and not sustain any injuries. I wonder if hold and whatnot would even work. Or if they'll just be hanging off of him. True, it's been a while since he's actually faced anything. Are you gonna pay for that? Venus people trap. I see that his hair is also somewhat out of place. It's not quite the lush pompadour that it was. Oh, now it is. I didn't know you could have that kind of face muscle in a what is it? Armor. Can't remember the type. Center Senpai. Great. So that's not a... Yep, that's a plant. Well, it looks like Gloom has evolved. Is a blunt weapon good against plants? We'll find out. You're getting a bit too friendly there. I think your judgment of Saitama is slightly off there. There's a lot of waiting around in tournaments like that. You might or might not be wrong there. We've seen him on top of a pile of corpses, I'm not entirely sure. But we haven't seen him do anything. But just being a mascot, is that good enough? So he's now, going after Metal Bat? Ah, he patched his leg. Although I feel like Garou going after Metal Bat now is slightly underhanded. Nice. He could only really defend from one side, though, so... If he defeats you, there won't be much time for talking. The, deforming of his face there was kind of gross. Metal Bat stood up against the, regenerating thing from the ship before. Was that to wake himself up? What? His speech. He's not going to go easy on them now. Okay. That walk. Metal Bat. Oh well. Just have to wait for next time, I guess. Just a little. Pineapple. Did they decide their own costumes? Was there more? Is there a center president, center entire class? I'm watching the Avengers. Is it flying or is it holding its body up? Oh, nice. It's got a distraction face thing. So his armor is basically impervious to his bat. It moved out of the way. Yep. He put it in his mouth so he could run. Did he not realise that he's standing on his forehead? Although I wonder if it's the same thing with Poo Poo Prisoner, where he's putting a lot of strength into multiple hits, but none of them actually having that decisive blow. The city looks relatively peaceful for having that kind of commotion. Well, there was only one hero facing it so far. But he's going to be a... Oh, there he is. He's going to be a bit worn out. It's not going to be a fair battle, is it? You don't want to face him when he's actually at somewhat state to properly fight you. Mm-hmm. Good reflexes, good music. Now that is determination. I mean, it would make sense, a delinquent having the heart of a hero. Just misunderstood, really. You see, Metal Bat was one of those heroes which is like an outlier, weren't they? Because you got people like Atomic Samurai, we know their shtick. They're all for honor and whatnot, and then you've got Metal Bat, some dude who looks like he's from New York with a big metal bat, who was also kind of stereotypical delinquent. Come again? 90? But he was, yeah, he didn't want the sushi restaurant to be gypped out of a few plates in trying to teach those types how to behave in the common society. The super fight, so who are you? You're the one from the beginning. And when I say the beginning, I mean the opening intro thing. I think I remember seeing his face. So is that going to be one of Saitama's opponents in the fight? Oh, sorry, Tranko's opponents in the fight. See, we have these two stories going on. We have Garrou's emergence through the Hero Association, taking down anyone that he thinks is a bit strong so that he can prove his might. And then you've got Saitama's going in the fighting tournament for prize money. I can't remember why. But there doesn't seem to be a lot of overlap. It's only just due to a fortuitous meeting while he was out buying some hair. I wonder if Garrow's going to find Saitama's picture in the Hero Association handbook thing, and then completely lose all faith because a B rank hero could decimate him to that extent. You see, Garrow and Saitama are almost two faces of the same coin, really, because they both want to fight. They both want to prove themselves and to, just enjoy themselves. But the difference being that Garrow doesn't care about the rules and openly flaunts them, whereas Saitama, as shown, gets quite nervous of the fact that, oh no, he might be sued and have to pay a fine. Don't know if prison also scared him, but the money thing might have done more. I do want to see Saitama's fight because, many, I'm guessing, because I want to see the different martial arts styles that these people in the competition are going to try to employ. Especially what looks to be this guy that was at the end in the blue suit with the stars on it. Is he going to be the final level of the competition? And who is he and why do I care? Why should I care? And apart from the cool mech to King playing his video games, we haven't really seen much of some of the other characters that we've come across. Like Genos or not, but we got some of them already. I guess it was a price to pay for having to see this side of Metal Bat. Okay, I take back my objection. I quite enjoyed it. Hopefully you did too. If you did, please let me know. Leaving a like, comment, and subscribing to the channel really helps me out. If you want to go above and beyond, share it around with all your friends. Make their life pain too. And alongside the YouTube channel and whatever various sites this video goes up on, I do have a Discord channel where you can come over and chat with me and a few others. Let me know exactly how much you hate me. But not too hard, I might cry. But that being said, it was fun seeing back to some old monster pummeling action. This time on the back of Metal Bat. So won't you join me again for the next one? And get some rest.